You're the big brother, so just give her to me. You've always given me everything, so it's not a big deal, right? Let me introduce you, Mom. This is my fiancée, Saya Kuriyama. I've decided to marry her. Big brother, give that to me. Those words sounded like a cute little brother asking for a favor, but to me, they were more horrifying than any curse.
Kaito, that's something your big brother cherishes, so you can't have it.
Aw, why not? It's not fair that only he gets to have it. My younger brother has always wanted whatever I have. He's the kind of kid who would even snatch away my own birthday presents. That's why, for the past few years, my mother started getting a present for him on my birthday too. But I don't want it. I want my big brother's. I want what he has. That didn't work at all. My brother's habit of wanting my things never changed.
Kaito, you need to learn some self-control. You have your own.
Mom, if Kaito wants it, I don't mind. My father passed away when I was 6 and my brother was 3, so it's just been my mom and us. I knew it was hard for our mother, who was raising us on her own, to even buy multiple presents. Thanks, big brother. To me, a younger brother is the most monstrous creature in the world. Friends I don't get along with, or some big shot who just exploits people, they're all just someone else's problem to me. As long as my mother wouldn't be sad, I could endure anything. That action figure. It was a toy full of memories with my dad. My brother, who made my mother sad, was the monster itself. Anyway, after a childhood like that, time passed, and now I'm Kaname Ueno, 27 years old. I live alone now and work as a cook at a children's home. I'm sorry, I've been so busy lately, we haven't been able to see each other.
It's okay. More importantly, thank you for coming today.
This is Saya Kuriyama. She's my girlfriend of 1 year. I started living on my own after graduating high school. We met 2 years ago, when she happened to move into the same apartment building. Our dates are usually at the movie theater, since it's a shared hobby. We hadn't been in a while, and when we went today, I saw... Hey, long time no see, bro. It was my younger brother, Kaito, who's 3 years younger than me. We'd barely seen each other since he started working. He went to college because he insisted on it, but he was scouted on the street and ended up dropping out. Now, he's a model. Kaito, what are you doing here? Come on now. More importantly, how about you give me your ticket, bro?
Huh?
You were really looking forward to this movie, weren't you, Saya? I'm glad we finally got to see it.
Did you come because I told you I'd be here today? Oh, you. You're impossible, Kaito.
Why are my brother and my girlfriend talking and laughing together so naturally? For a moment, I couldn't grasp the situation, but then I understood immediately. Kaito, don't tell me. You... Oh yeah, I've been thinking Saya is pretty great. You're the big brother, so just give her to me. You've always given me everything, so it's not a big deal, right? We were both adults now and rarely saw each other, so it had been a while since I'd had to deal with this bad habit of his. The way Kaito lowered his voice, Saya probably didn't know about this toxic trait of his. Saya isn't an object. I won't just hand her over like she's some toy you want. Really? But she already said she likes me more, you know.
I'm sorry. Kaname, you're sincere, cool, and reliable, and I love you, but I just can't leave a sweet younger guy like Kaito all alone. When he knew I was his brother's girlfriend and still threw a tantrum saying he wanted me, it just gave me a thrill.
So they were cheating. I knew my brother was crazy, but I was shocked to find out Saya had a thing for this kind of stuff.
So, you know, since you're the big brother, why don't you just let Kaito have me?
What? She wants me to give up my movie ticket I was looking forward to, and my own girlfriend to my brother? This is ridiculous. That's what I thought. It's always been like this for me, so I didn't even have the energy to fight back. You'll give her to me, won't you, bro? If that's what Saya wants to, then I don't mind. Just don't ever get involved with me again. With those words, I left the movie theater. The sweet smell of popcorn that usually excites me just made me feel sick today.
It's been a while since we've cooked together like this, hasn't it, Kaname?
The following weekend, I visited my family home for the first time in 2 weeks. Both my mom and I have shift work, and our days off finally lined up. After graduating high school, I started training as a chef under a mentor, and got my culinary license 2 years later. Ever since I got a steady job at the children's home at 22, I've tried to visit my mom as often as possible.
Now that you're a professional chef, Kaname, I hope I'm not getting in your way cooking next to you.
She said that, but then started humming happily. I listened closely to her tune. It brought back fond memories from my childhood. I used to help my mom with the cooking a lot.
Kaname, I'm sorry. I'll buy you a new present next time, okay?
It's okay, Mom. I know Kaito will just want it again anyway. Don't worry about it.
Kaname. Oh, I know. Come over here for a second.
My mom beckoned me to the back of the kitchen, to a spot that was a blind spot from the living room where Kaito was.
Here, say ah. It's your favorite fried chicken, Kaname. I'll give you one just between us.
Oh, okay. It was too hot for a little kid like me to eat in one bite, so she carefully blew on it to cool it down for me. It's so yummy.
I'm glad. Don't tell Kaito, okay?
She whispered as she patted my head. Back then, even as a child, I thought that this moment was all mine. Cooking with you, Mom, is special to me, now and back then.
Kaname.
Mom seems smaller than she used to be, or maybe it's just because I've gotten bigger. She looked at me with wide eyes, as if she was remembering something too, and then she reached out to touch my head.
Thank you, Kaname. I've always loved cooking with you too. Oh, right. By the way, the other day on my way home from my part-time job, I ran into someone.
Ran into who? When I asked her confused, she continued with sparkling eyes, like a schoolgirl talking about her crush.
Saki Yashiro.
Huh?
I called out to her and she remembered me. And you too, of course.
Saki Yashiro. I'll never forget her. She was my coworker at the cafe I worked at in high school, and she was a year older than me. And she was the first person I truly realized I had a crush on. My late first love. The person I looked up to.
Apparently she's been coming around here for work recently. Maybe you'll bump into her by chance someday, Kaname.
I see. Well, I don't come around here that often, so I don't know if we'll ever meet. That's what I said, but the very next week.
It's been a while, Kaname. How have you been?
Unbelievably, I was sitting across from Saki, the girl I admired, in a cafe. Everything happened so fast, I didn't even have time to be confused. I'm doing well, thanks. It's good to see you're doing well too, Saki.
What's with that? You used to talk to me more casually back then. Did our relationship get reset?
That's not it. I couldn't possibly say that I was nervous because she'd gotten even more beautiful. That would be so lame. Back then, it was your job to dig Saki out when she got buried, wasn't it, Kaname? Ah, the good old days. Hey, Saki, how many times does this make?
Come on, hurry up and help me. I'm gonna be late for my shift.
Store manager, well, that did happen, but honestly, it was a real pain.
What are you talking about? I thought you were having fun with it too, Kaname.
The manager of this cafe laughed as he watched us. Yes, this was the cafe where we both worked during high school.
Actually, I've been coming to this area once a week for my housekeeping job. That's when I happened to run into Kyoko. When I told her I wanted to see you again, Kaname, she happily gave me your contact information. So I got in touch.
By the way, Kyoko is my mother. Saki knows her because my mom visited my workplace back in high school. The reason I'm here with Saki today is all thanks to my mother. Mom must have realized that I broke up with my girlfriend. I didn't say anything, and she didn't ask, but it seemed she sensed it anyway. After that, we went out to eat a few more times, and Saki and I even got closer than we were in high school. Then, 2 months after we reconnected, the day finally came.
Coming in.
But please, there's not much to see in here though. The Saki I admired is in my room. I never thought this day would come. Still, I figured Saki was used to visiting people's homes for her job, so I tried my best to calm down.
Wow, your place is so clean, and everything is so tidy.
Thanks, or maybe it's just that I don't have a lot of stuff. I'm not the type to accumulate things. Everything I have here is important to me. After years of having my things taken by my brother, I realized I had become someone who doesn't own more than necessary.
I see. That means you cherish each and everything you have, which I think is wonderful. But if there was even one chore left to do, I was going to offer my services.
Saki, did you come here planning to make a sales pitch? Her housekeeping business involves visiting clients' homes and helping them with all sorts of household chores. Cleaning, tidying, laundry, meal prep. She's a true professional who can handle any household task. Still, Saki looks so disappointed that I couldn't help but laugh. You've always been such a hard worker, Saki. Ever since we worked together, you haven't changed.
That's not it. I heard you're working yourself to the bone for the kids. I'm proud of you for that, Kaname. But Kyoko told me she was worried about your health.
My mom said that?
Yeah. And of course, I was worried about you too, Kaname. Not as a job. I was just hoping I could help out somehow. Be of some use.
I see. So that's why you suddenly wanted to come over. Saki, you were worried about me.
Anyway, a hard worker, huh? Is that how you saw me? I thought you hated me back then.
What? No, of course not. I almost blurted it out, but caught myself. My feelings for her aren't something I can just say so easily. No, you're right. I wasn't very honest back then. I'm sorry. But I've always respected you, and that hasn't changed.
But I always thought that stubborn side of you was cute.
Then Saki stared at me and slowly got closer. The next thing I knew, my world turned upside down. Saki, what are you doing?
Are you blushing? You have a cute side, you know, just like the old days.
Huh? No, wait a second. My brain registered that I'd been pushed down on the sofa, but my heart couldn't process the situation.
Hey, Kaname, the truth is, I've always been worried about the dark circles under your eyes. Are you getting enough rest? You're going to rest right there today.
Huh? Dark circles? I hadn't noticed.
It's no use if you work yourself sick, you know. Can I borrow your kitchen? Is there anything I shouldn't touch?
No. Feel free to use anything you'd like.
Really? Then thank you for your business. Leave it to the lovey-dovey housekeeping service.
And so, that day, I was treated to the impeccable service of a housekeeping professional.
I see. So that's what he said. That he keeps his important possessions to a minimum.
The day after Saki's first visit to my house, my mother and Saki were talking in the evening after work.
He always puts up with his younger brother's selfishness, so that might be why. His birthday presents, even the toys filled with memories of his late father, if his brother wanted them, he would give them all away.
Really? Why would he do that?
I think he was trying not to trouble me, not to make me sad. Kaname is such a kind boy. It's because I wasn't good enough that I made him endure so much. And even now.
Kyoko?
Oh, I'm sorry to talk about this. Saki, thank you so much for getting involved with him again. Please take care of Kaname from now on.
My mother started to say something but trailed off, but she quickly put on her usual strong smile, and Saki couldn't ask any further. 6 months had passed since I reconnected with Saki. On this day, it wasn't me who came to my family home. Long time no see, Mom. It was my brother, Kaito, who apparently hadn't been home in a long time.
Kaito, what brings you here today?
What brings me here? I don't need a reason to come back to my own home, do I? Besides, I have good news today. I'm sure you'll be happy too, Mom. Then, Kaito brought a woman into the house. Standing next to him was my ex-girlfriend, Saya Kuriyama. Let me introduce you, Mom. This is my fiancée, Saya Kuriyama. I've decided to marry her.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Saya Kuriyama.
When I was dating Saya, I never introduced her to my mother, so this was the first time they had met.
Fiancé? Kaito, if it's something this important, you should have called before coming.
Sorry, it's fine, isn't it? We got to meet properly like this.
I apologize, mother-in-law. This is not how I should have introduced myself. But I love Kaito with all my heart, so please, I ask for your blessing for our marriage.
I see. Mrs. Kuriyama, was it? How long have you been dating Kaito?
About 6 months now. We met by chance on the street and he approached me.
By chance, you say? Was it really a coincidence, I wonder?
Huh?
Kaito, she was your brother's girlfriend until 6 months ago, wasn't she? You approached her knowing she was your brother's girlfriend. Am I wrong?
That's right. My mother knew everything. She knew that I, who had been trying to act normal, had actually had my girlfriend stolen by my brother.
Wait, I'm supposed to be meeting you for the first time today. How do you know about me and Kaname?
Because I am his mother. That reason alone is enough. Or did you think you could hide it from me?
Well, I do feel bad about it, but it was the result of dating both of them seriously.
Mom's right. I always want whatever my brother has. That's why I wanted Saya too. You get it, don't you, Mom?
Wait a minute, Kaito. Don't tell me that's the only reason you approached me.
We brothers have always been like this. If I wanted something of my brother's, there was nothing I couldn't get. When my brother said he wanted to go to culinary school, I told him I wanted to go to college in the future, so he gave up his plans and let me go instead. That's right, I had wanted to go to culinary school after high school, but with my brother going to college, the tuition would be enormous. So at the last minute, I gave up on further education and chose to start working right after high school for the sake of my family.
I knew it. I wanted to believe it wasn't true, but you really haven't changed. When you were little, you wanted everything and anything. But by middle school, you started wanting only the things that were important to Kaname. As you grew up, I could see clear as day that this bad habit of yours was becoming more and more twisted. Until now, I thought that even you were my son, someone I had to protect. But not only did you throw away the educational path your brother gave up for you, but you also stole the person he cherished.
She looked straight at her son, Kaito. There was no hesitation in her eyes. And then...
Kaito, if you are truly going to marry this woman you stole from your brother, then our relationship as mother and son ends here.
Huh? What are you saying?
I didn't abandon you while you were a student, because you were still my son, no matter what. But you're a grown man now. I told you over and over again, stop taking your brother's things. But the day you understood what that meant never came. I feel I've failed as a mother. But if you can't even cherish your own flesh and blood, your brother, then I will no longer protect you.
What the hell? Wait, Mom.
Mrs. Saya Kuriyama? If you want to marry Kaito, do as you please. As of today, I have disowned this child. But let me say this, you were only chosen because you were Kaname's girlfriend. Think carefully about what that means, and don't ever show your faces to me or Kaname again.
She probably never imagined that was the reason. She turned pale at my mother's words, speechless. I had no way of knowing that something like this had happened at my family home. That day, I had a dream of a time long ago.
Kaname, I know you're working hard, but do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, actually. I met a woman who moved into the same apartment building, and things are going well. This was back when I had only one photo of Saya and me together. When I showed it to my mom, she smiled happily.
Oh, she's a lovely person. Don't worry, I won't tell him. I won't tell Kaito. He was terrible in high school, so you couldn't even date freely, could you?
Mom, you knew?
Of course. I've watched over you two more than you can imagine.
My mother said with a smile. I felt her love so strongly, I could feel she was always watching over me. I never knew that my mother had been carrying my emotional scars as her own all this time. The morning after I had that dream, I would find out in an unexpected way. Kaito, what are you doing here? I told you to stay away from me. It was a weekend morning. Saki and I had been drinking at my place the night before, and we were heading out for breakfast at a cafe, when Kaito was waiting in front of my apartment. I wondered how long he'd been there. Don't be so cold, bro. You blocked my number, and I know your apartment building, but not your room number. I've been waiting here forever for you to come out. Me, a popular model. I thought he could have just asked Saya for my room number, but maybe something happened between them. What do you want? I'll get straight to the point. Bro, give me mom. Huh? I had no idea what he was talking about. She's not just my mother, she's Kaito's mother too. Actually, yesterday she told me she was disowning me. All I did was introduce your ex-girlfriend as my fiancé. Disown you? Mom said that? Yeah, she said if I took any more of your precious things, if I hurt you anymore, I wouldn't be your son anymore. It's a shock, isn't it? I don't get why she'd say something like that now. He must have been really shocked, because he looked like he was losing his mind, his eyes unfocused. But he still had that smirk on his face, and his crazed expression sent a chill down my spine. Now? What are you talking about? Mom always scolded you. She told you not to take other people's things. You were the one who didn't listen. It's no wonder she's had enough of you. You brought this on yourself. I can't help it, can I? Ever since I can remember, I've been someone who desperately wants whatever you have. No matter how much I took, no matter how much you gave me, I always felt you had something I didn't, and it pissed me off. The memories of our father that I don't have, our mother's love directed at you, all of it. I always wished it would all just get messed up. It's because of you that I turned into such a piece of crap. I never cared about the reason, but when Mom told me she was disowning me, I finally understood. What I really wanted you to give me was Mom. So bro, tell Mom for me. Tell her, I'm fine, so I'll give you Kaito. You always said that and gave me everything with a straight face, right? You even gave me your precious girlfriend without a fight, didn't you? So Mom, that's fine too, right bro? His outrageous demands made me deeply sad to think that this was my own brother. Do you really think that's okay? Huh? Don't you understand how Mom must have felt when she disowned you? Mom has always protected both of us, no matter how messed up or stupid our relationship was. She never gave up on us. She never abandoned us. Don't you get that? What's with the high and mighty act? You think you're right just because you're the older brother? In the first place, wasn't it your fault for just giving me everything without saying a word? Yeah, you're right. I made the wrong choice as a kid. I thought that if I had cried and refused, Mom would have been even sadder, so I endured it. But even if that had happened, I should have punched you back then and told you to stop messing around. My choice might have caused Mom more pain and let this idiot brother of mine get away with everything. Now that I've realized that, I won't just give up my precious things to my brother anymore. I will never give Mom to you, no matter what. My memories with Dad are a treasure that only I am allowed to have. And the kindness of our mother, who would secretly let me have a taste whenever you took something from me, that feeling is mine alone. Fine, in that case. Gritting his teeth, Kaito turned his gaze to Saki, who was standing behind me. That woman there, she's your new girl, right? Give her to me, then I'll give up on Mom.
How stupid can you be?
What?
I don't know if you're a popular model or what, but don't get ahead of yourself. Even if Kaname said it was okay, I would never become yours. I'm sure Kyoko feels the same way. If you think you can just do whatever you want with people's hearts, you're pathetic.
Saki said it so sharply, her words felt like they were clearing away a little bit of the darkness I'd been carrying in my heart.
More importantly, are you sure you should be worried about that? You seem to have been waiting here for your brother for a long time.
Huh? Saki pointed to a nearby hedge. There, we could see what looked like a paparazzi with a camera pointed at us.
A popular model, I see. I bet the information that you were hanging around here for so long was leaked, wasn't it?
What? Apparently, there were many witnesses, and paparazzi had gathered around. That meant his bizarre behavior just now had been seen by everyone. Hey, stop it. Don't take pictures. When Kaito shouted, the female paparazzi quickly ran off. She's amazing, burying herself to hide like that. In the entertainment world, where image is everything, if this became news, Kaito's modeling career would be in jeopardy. Tough luck, Kaito, but this is all your own fault. I took Saki's hand and started walking away. The time was 11 a.m. Unfortunately, we had missed breakfast time at the cafe. After that, Saya Kuriyama, whose engagement with Kaito had been broken off, was at home in her apartment, pondering what to do.
Ugh, if I knew it would turn out like this, I never would have switched from Kaname. But still, his mother found out I was dating Kaname, so getting back together with him and marrying him now would be difficult. But I really want to be with Kaname again. That's it! Even if we don't get married, a common law marriage might work. Oh, is it that time already?
This is Yashiro from the Lovey-Dovey Housekeeping Service. Thank you for having me again today.
Unbelievably, it was Saki, coming to Saya Kuriyama's home as a housekeeper. However, Saya Kuriyama didn't know who she was, but looking at Saki's expression, it seemed Saki recognized her. To be honest, I didn't know that Saya used a housekeeping service, nor that Saki was the one in charge.
Oh, Yashiro, the cleaning wasn't good enough last time. Make sure you do a thorough job today, okay?
Yes, I'll be sure to keep a close eye on every nook and cranny.
Good. I'm heading out for a bit, so I'll leave it to you.
Saki said that with lifeless eyes. Saya would never realize her true intentions. Perhaps it was because of this connection that my mother had a way of finding out about Kaito's misdeeds, but the truth remains a mystery. Saya Kuriyama had no way of knowing that such a hair-raising, unexpected connection had been formed. Now, a little about what happened after that. As for my younger brother, Kaito Ueno, he caused a stir in public, just as I expected, for his outrageous attack on his own family. His long stakeout was classic stalker behavior. His mama's boy comment about giving him his mother. He was torn apart on the internet, and his reputation as a model plummeted as a result. I'm not a mama's boy or a stalker. What the hell is this article? It seems he sued the weekly magazine that published the article, but with video evidence, he had no chance of winning, and he started losing his modeling jobs. And as for Saya Kuriyama, who hadn't realized my new girlfriend had infiltrated her life.
Hey, you. I want to confess to the boyfriend I broke up with a little while ago. He lives in this building. Can you make something delicious for him? You offer meal prep services, so it should be fine, right?
Let me see. I'm afraid I cannot accept that request.
Huh? Why not? Is there a problem?
Then, Saki checked the time on her watch. After confirming her shift was over, she said her goodbyes, And then,
From this point on, I'm not speaking as an employee, but as an individual. It's useless to try and get back together with Kaname, because he's my fiancé.
Huh?
the color drained from Saya Kuriyama's face in an instant. Even though nothing had been done to her, she must have been terrified by the fact that such a woman had entered her life. She canceled the housekeeping service and moved away somewhere.
Kaname, we have the same shift again today. Let's do our best.
Yeah, you too. Back in high school, I was captivated by her smile. At the time, I had a crush on her, but I acted cold towards her. The reason was, I thought if anyone found out about my feelings, my brother Kaito would hear about it. The last thing I wanted was for Kaito to tell me to give her to him. Trapped by those thoughts, I could never confess my feelings, and we parted ways when Saki, who was a year older, graduated from high school.
You must be surprised to hear that was the reason he was so cold to you.
Mom, you knew?
I never would have guessed that was the reason. You're so cute, Kaname.
Saki, don't tease me. 1 month after my mother disowned my brother, the three of us were at the cafe where we used to work. Right now, my mom is exposing my high school secrets, and they're both giggling about it.
Saki was the first one. The first person Kaname showed a strong will not to give up to his brother. Before that, he would give up anything so easily, so I was worried. But when I saw that, I was so relieved.
I must have caused my mother so much worry. When I apologized for it, she just smiled as if it was nothing.
I see. That makes me happy. To think you liked me so much you wouldn't give me up for anything. Speaking of which, you went into cooking because you loved Kyoko's food and wanted the kids to eat the same thing, right? Huh? Is that true? Kaname?
Hey, Saki, I haven't told my mom about that, so please stop.
And what's wrong with that? Don't you want her to know that you had something precious you wouldn't give up?
Well, I guess you're right. Saki and my mother's love, all of it is precious to me. Mom, thank you for giving me so much love all these years. On this day, for the first time since my father passed away, I saw my mother cry. Or maybe she had cried many times when I wasn't looking. Something precious you can't give up? Perhaps it's a light that exists in everyone's heart. Something that others cannot defile.
Kaname's mom is the best, and I'm glad he has Saki. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.